First, I want to open it up by hearing about your companies. I'll get started with you, Eduardo. Can you share a little bit with us about BMO?
BMO, thankfully, is one of the oldest banks in North America and over 200 years in existence. So built to last, as Professor Jorge Porras would say. It's the 8th largest bank in North America, is one of the top 10 banks in the US, the 4th largest commercial bank in North America, the 5th largest in the US. We have over 20,000 employees in the US, over 55,000 globally. We have presence in 32 states, over 4 million clients in the US alone, 13 million globally. And one of the most important things is we are a company with a purpose. Our purpose is very simple: boldly grow the good in business and life. And with 3 elements to that purpose: a thriving society, for a sustainable environment, and for an inclusive society. So everything that we do with our shareholders and stakeholders has some relationship to that. And we're very proud to have BMO employees here with us today, and our first national sponsorship with NAHREP and Latitude here. So if you are from BMO, if you can stand up, please, and be recognized.
Yes.
Thank you. And my role with the company is simple. You see it here at Latitude, you see it here at NAHREP. We are a growing part of our economy and the biggest engine. And I'm part of the Latino segment. I champion that for the bank. I report to the vice chair. And as part of that, we have a $40 billion commitment that I'll talk more later. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Eduardo.
Okay, so I would love to say that I can see all of your beautiful faces, but the lights up here are really bright, so I know you're there. I am Shelly Cofini. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer for a platform called Ready. And for many of you, you've already had a chance to meet myself or Amy Sessner, who's out in the audience, our head of real estate. We are super excited to partner with NAHREP. I've had a chance to meet a lot of you at the CBOG event, and we clearly have been here for the last 3 years, so we're excited about our partnership. We're excited to introduce the platform to you. So for those of you that aren't familiar with Ready, to simply explain it for real estate agents in an easy sentences, we're like Match.com for home sellers and real estate agents. And so in a market that we've just come through in this last year, many of you are looking for new ways to grow your practice. And this is just another tool that you can put in your quiver, right, to go out and find new relationships, right, and new opportunities. So with Ready, when a home seller is ready to find an agent, they signal their intent on our platform. We invite agents within a radius of that property to come out and make a proposal to that seller. We line them up in a dashboard in a fair and transparent way. You, as agents, are always in control of what you're proposing. When the seller clicks on your name, it opens up to what looks like a LinkedIn profile for you. So they're able to do everything they need to really understand, to make an informed choice without having to leave the platform. Once you're selected as an agent, we connect you to the home seller. You're going to meet just like you would any normal home seller and do a listing presentation. And if there's chemistry, you walk away with a signed listing agreement. It's that simple.
Wow, thank you. Doesn't that sound incredible? Yes, so right now we've talked a lot about a shifting market and the spiking interest rates, but despite all of that, you both made the decision to come on and partner with NAHREP, even in this market. Why was it so important for you to partner with our organization?
Yeah, so for me, because I'm familiar with NAHREP, going way back to the genesis, there was just no other choice. Like, this is the organization we wanted to start with for a couple of reasons. And I know that you guys have heard this all week from different groups, but it was very important for me to partner with a group that was focused on education, was focused on wealth building, and really giving back to the community. And you all are here volunteering, right? You're coming into this event every year to get educated, to get connected, and to collaborate, and to learn. And so those were kind of the core tenets of what we wanted in that partnership. Plus, there is nobody better on the planet, in my opinion, than a NAHREP agent, right? This group is super special, right? The love that you guys flow to your partners and to your vendors is amazing. And so, again, we're super, super excited to be part of it.
In our case, similar to what you heard, the Latino segment in U.S. is going to be so important when it comes to the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals. It already is 40,000 paying members and growing faster than any other cohort. So it made perfect sense for BMO with the commitments that we have. We made a commitment, and many other banks have made commitments, but I'll tell you very briefly how that ties back to that question. We made a commitment of $5 billion over 5 years, which we ended up exceeding in 2 years, and put the clock start at zero again, and made a $40 billion commitment for the U.S. For another 5 years, which we expect to complete by 2028. And that commitment is a very important commitment. We'll have $7.5 billion in homeownership. $7.5 billion. $16.5 billion for small businesses, and you all are part of small businesses that will become very large companies, and some are already, and $17.5 billion for strengthening our communities. So we are very proud of that. As of today, 10 billion of the 40 billion has been accomplished. So we are very much on track.
Yes. So it sounds like everybody here in this room and the members, that was the driving force for the partnership for both of you. The Hispanic market represents the fastest and most dominant home buyer demographic in America right now. What are your organizations doing to serve the Latino home buyer?
Sure. So just on the conversations that I've had with many of you and the events that we've attended in the past, I've heard a recurring theme about there are a lot of NAHREP agents that only focus on representing buyers, and there are a lot of NAHREP agents that focus on listings. And so one of the things that we can do with our platform is help both sides of the fence, right? For those buyers agents that haven't had the time, effort, or even money maybe to dedicate to a geographic farm, right? And we all know that our job descriptions are changing, right? We're moving now to a digital landscape. Ready is a platform where a buyer's agent can come on as part of a team or part of a network and vie for that listing opportunity without having spent thousands and thousands of dollars, right, nurturing a geographic farm. So that's one way. And on the other side, clearly on the listing side, for those of you that are already primarily focused on listings, we're opening up inventory that may not be readily available to agents, which is focused on getting REITs and investors on the platform and using our platform as a disposition strategy. And so for a lot of agents to go after a REIT that owns 5,000 homes, that's a big undertaking, right? But to have access to that same type of inventory on our platform now opens everyone up to new opportunities. And so those are two things that we're immediately doing. Clearly on the home buying side, we have a lot of sellers that come on platform that are interested in just getting an offer. And so maybe someday down the road, not too far distant, there could be on our roadmap an opportunity for buyers agents to engage with our platform. And so I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Thank you, Shelly, for that. And in our case, as a bank with thousands of branches and with the opportunity to engage with a lot of you in the mortgage business, we have two special credit purpose programs. One is offering up to $16,000 in down payment assistance, which I hope you'll find that to be very useful. We also have external programs that provide over $50,000 in assistance. And importantly, in 2024, these programs help hundreds of buyers, over 4.2 million with the down payment assistance. And we are offering also ITIN and DACA. So please do look for our agents. Many of them are being here. We have a booth. Please stop by our booth. There's plenty of other things that we're doing. I have colleagues of mine here that are working with our branches, which hundreds of those branches right now in California and across the country are being piloted, with our Latino segment with Spanish speakers, so bilingual, bicultural, that will understand and know how to partner with you.
I see Shelly. Yeah. Thank you, Eduardo.
So I will get in trouble if I don't do this. This little coaster, which you've seen throughout the event, and if you track down Amy, who's somewhere in this room, will give you direct access as a real estate agent to sign up to Ready. It's free. There's no subscription fees. And so we highly, highly encourage you to take 2 minutes. It's 4 steps to get you logged in, and when you're back at a computer, you can complete your profile, and that will open you up to see inventory that's actually in your marketplace.
Thank you, Shelly. Eduardo, you touched on your special purpose credit program, it's my ITIN loans. How do you want our members to get in touch with your team? Aside from having the booth downstairs, how else can they reach out to you?
No, well, first and foremost, thank you for the question and thank you for the partnership, being a national sponsor and being part of this. We are connected to the local and regional NAHREP chapters, so please make sure that you have your BMO representative in connection, with us. So we're here to grow with you. We're here committed to this Latino segment. As a Latino, I was saying here before, perhaps some of you could hear it, the right ratio here on this panel, 2 to 1. The Latinas are gonna really conquer this world, as many of you will know, and we're looking forward to partnering with all of you in many different ways.
Thank you, Eduardo. You both touched on some of your new initiatives. Shelly, you just hinted at one of yours, but is there anything else that you would like our members and audience to know today about Ready?
So, we are a very close-knit group at Ready. So Amy runs head of real estate and all things strategic partner. Not every agent is super techie. So we have an internal team that if you need assistance to get your profile built out, or you have any questions about how to make a proposal, we have an internal team that is there to white glove, concierge you through the process so that you're getting access to inventory easily and frequently. And once you sign up, you'll be alerted via email and SMS anytime a new listing is in your area. So it's not a platform that you're constantly having to log into. We'll let you know when the opportunity arises.
Thank you, Shelly. Yes.
Well, in our case, in addition to what I've already mentioned, I think one of the things we envision and we appreciate the opportunity to tackle that, when you see the signage that you're putting out there and everybody's putting out there, you can partner with us to provide property listing that will support you as a realtor with some of these programs displaying exactly how our bank is going to be partnering and providing that assistance with you. We are very big on education. We do literally hundreds of thousands of educational opportunities throughout the country, and we have a lot of different programs, from zero barriers to business, which as a business entrepreneur that all of you are, either being part of a very large company or your own, company, we want to partner with you. We want to make you grow. One of the things that no company started small. You're going to hear from very large companies today, very successful Latinos and Latinas who have built them from scratch. You heard about Patti Arbielo, who's number 3 on our list of the largest Latino-owned companies in the country today. So kudos to Patti for being the Latina that has made it all the way up to the top there. And the other 2 companies that are larger than hers are publicly traded companies that are owned by Latinos and Latinas, including the founders. So kudos to everybody, what you're doing. We're going to be a partner, for a long time, and we're here to, continue doing so for the foreseeable future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Please give one more round of applause to our new partners.